All right. Hello, guys. How is everyone doing today? I know I'm a few minutes late. Sorry. I'm, trying to figure things out as usual. So if you could let me know if you're watching, I would really appreciate it. I would love to say hi. And today we're going to be making a fun fold card that I have seen online. And I learned how to make it this weekend from one of my friends that we had. Hello, Lola. I'm so happy you're here. So it's a fun fold card that I have seen online. My friend who I did a class with showed us how to do it. And I'm going to say it's easy. I mean, I've made mistakes because I have made a couple of them to make sure that I knew what I was doing. But it's not as hard as it looks. So that's a great fun fold when it's not as hard as it looks, right? You do that wow, but it's not too stressful. So if it's a little noisy in the background, I apologize, but I'm at summer camp with the boys. So, and actually they just ran into the building. I thought they would be at dinner, but they ran in. So whatever, it works. We'll go with it. Okay. So you can see, I'm going to show you a couple of the cards that I made, and then we're going to get crafting. So let's make my table bigger so you can see some of the cards. So this is the fun fold card. And we are going to be using this suite, the Masterfully made, but we're going to change it up a little bit. And I'm going to be doing some cutting, and I haven't done all the cutting for us, so I can show you guys exactly. But isn't that fun? This paper, I wanted to show you the paper. This paper can be pretty bold and striking, but I think if you break it up, it makes it workable, right? But on this one, I'll show you, I cut out and I popped up this little flower. And then here I cut out another one and I added it to the inside, which I think is super cute. And then here's this one. So same fold, just different paper. Lola said, I don't have this paper, but I can already visualize some of the others I do have. I know, right? How fun. You can just cut things up and you have a little space to write. And then this is actually a little preview. So I'm looking to make sure that I have the date right. July 6th, Stampin' Up! Is going to be releasing some online exclusives. And so as a demonstrator, we get to order some of those things early. And this is from the Horse and Sleigh suite. And this paper right here, gorgeous. I'm just going to give you this one little sneak peek of this guy today, but I have stuff in the works where we're going to do a lot of creating with this paper. It's amazing. And I wanted this card to not be too Christmassy. So it says, thanks for all you do, sending warmth your way. So actually this red, can you see? It's kind of brushed a little bit. There's a little bit of brushing in there. So it's not a straight red, but there's, yeah, there you go. You can see that. There you go. All right. Now this card will stand up. It's, you just have to stand it up like that. And so it will stand, but super cute, right? Okay. Let's see. So I wanted to show you some of the paper, the Masterfully made. This paper right here, I don't know, it reminds me of like a cartoon or something. Like, I don't know why, but, and there's the other side. But This guy, I didn't even realize was in there until I started taking the paper apart today. This guy right here, gorgeous, right? And it's bright and so many colors. So, oh, hi, Lee. I'm so glad you're here. And you have that paper? Oh, I love it when you guys share. That's awesome. And then there's this one, which torn paper, mountains. I can't decide if I want to put this in one of the picture frames in the casita is 12 by 12, and I have paper in there. It's retired, but I'm almost thinking I either want this one in there or maybe this one. I can't decide. Okay. Oh, I was going to flip it over too. So there's this, and then flip it over. Bold, bold, bold. But when you break it down into smaller pieces, it's totally workable and doable. Okay, that guy. This is the dies that come in the suite. Oh, either would be amazing. I know, Lola, right? It's hard to choose when I love paper. I mean, there's some papers that you're like, okay. But really, is there ever a bad side? I don't think so to Stampin' Up! Paper, because most Stampin' Up! Paper is two-sided. So even if you don't love one of the sides, you're probably going to love the other side. Okay, so the dies are this, I'm going to call it branch, leaf. Lola says buy another frame. I have another frame. I have quite a few 12 by 12 frames, Lola. So you may just give me a good idea that I may just start adding 12 by 12 frames, and then eventually every single wall will be covered because I love Stampin' Up! Paper so much. And then we have this leaf. There is this guy right here, which kind of has the same torn effect, but this is a die. And it's really cool because I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it has like a little edge to it. And so that's cool for the label. There's this die that does kind of the torn look, right? So you can either create the torn look by tearing it yourself, or you have the die that does it for it. And again, it has, I'm trying to see if you guys can see that. It has a little edging to it. So it's pretty cool. There's this guy right here, which is like to create the notebook paper, the spiral notebook, which I love. It's this long. One of the cards I'm going to post this week, I used it, but I cut it so it wasn't as long. But it also perforates. So you could make like a bookmark with it, and then they could tear that off and use, you could add it to the front of your card, and then they could tear that off, and that would be a bookmark. Or like a coupon, right? Like Father's Day or birthday or whenever you make coupons for people. So that would be a good idea too. So those are the dies. The stamps coordinate like this. So we have some, I'm going to call them texture stamps, and then just some great 3 sentiments that you can always use. So let's get crafting. I have not written a tutorial for this, but it's in the works. So bear with me on that. Okay. So what you're going to do is you have your normal size of cardstock, right? You have your, we're going to cut it in half because you're creating a traditional card base. So we're going to cut it at 5.5 down like so. We're going to use Pretty Peacock, and we're going to score it at 4.25. And then we're going to cross our fingers that I do this correctly. So we're going to score it at 4.25, and we're going to fold it. And I'm going to get a drink of water because all of a sudden my throat hurts. Okay. Now, the side that you're going to open, so the front, not open, but the front of the card, we're going to take it and you're going to cut from this corner to this corner. And how we're going to do that is you're going to lay it this corner to this corner. You're going to lay it so in like the track, right? So your blade is going to go that way. Yeah. And then you're going to put this off to the side and use it for a different project. Okay. So this is your card base. Then we're going to take our designer series paper. And I pulled these out because I wasn't sure what I wanted to use. So I think we might use this. Let's use the mountains. Although I think I cut up the mountains already. So if I want to frame this one. All right, let's do wild. We're going to go with the flowers again. Nope, I want that one for my frame too. We're going to use this one. Okay, so we're going to cut this 4 by 5 1/4. Okay, 4 by 5 1/4. Then, okay, we're going to cut it from corner to corner. Now you want to make sure that it's the right way, because I did one where you can't reverse them. Like if you mess up, you can't flip them over. So you want to make sure that your paper is the way that you want to see it. Okay. Yeah. So we're going to cut those triangles. Okay. And because we went, right, we did the quarter layer, they're going to fit just like this. So that is going to be your triangles like that. Okay. And then I think we're going to do this guy. We're going to do this guy 2 3/4 by 4. So 2 3/4 by 4. And we're going to trim just a little off the bottom. And because I really want the big flower on there. So that's 4. So we got that piece. Okay. Now to do the fold over part, right? So we're going to be doing this one right here. So this is, what did I say? Oh, so it's 3 inches by, it's 8 1/2. I'm pretty sure it's 8 1/2. So you need to swing out that arm from your trimmer and you're going to do 8 1/2. And you're going to score at 4 1/4. Score that guy 4 1/4. All right. So is everybody surviving today, Monday? Hopefully. I think that's all we need the trimmer for. I think so. Everybody's surviving the heat? I hope so. Nope. We need the trimmer for one more thing. I don't think we have the inside. Inside. We need the inside. It's kind of nice having just a few supplies. I mean, I have a lot, don't get me wrong. I brought a whole tote and a travel bag with me of craft supplies, but what I have is what I have, and I'm not getting sidetracked by shiny things. Let's see, Lola, 112. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. But it's a dry heat, and where I'm at, it's probably 100. Feels like 112, and it is not a dry heat. Okay, so that was 3. So we're gonna do 2 3/4 put inside. Okay. So now you guys know that I don't love the Tombow glue because I feel very messy with it, but this is one of the great times that you're going to want to use it for sure. Even if it's not your go-to, like it's not my go-to, because to get these triangles on here, I have done it with seal. I'll show you actually. Where are my cards? I did the first one with seal. Yes, well, the dry heat definitely helps. And you can see I'm off just a little bit, right? Like the edge is just a little bit. It's okay. And whoever I give this card to would never notice probably, but I notice. So after that, I started using the glue instead of the seal. Okay. So very lightly, we're going to put this glue on like so. You're going to start in the middle, right? And then we're going to flip it over. And let's see. We're going to put this guy on. And you have just a little bit of time to move it around, which is perfect. And we're going to put this guy on. Let's see, I get a little carried away. You never know, I might get glue everywhere. Okay. Well, if it's 112 outside, it's perfect to be inside and making cards, right? I do need tweezers, and I bought tweezers because I didn't bring tweezers with me. And so I do have tweezers. But also, I think because of the humidity here, I feel like my fingers are, well, definitely like my hands are kind of like, I don't even know what the word is. I want to say they hurt, but it's kind of weird. I don't know. I think it's the humidity in my joints. Okay. So look at, when I saw these cards online, I was like, I'll never be able to figure that out. Like the triangles, it's just, but easy, right? Okay. And then we have the little flat part, which we're going to fold like so. And we're going to do the inside and all that fun stuff before. I'm going to flip it around. Before we even attach it. So we're going to do this. I'm trying to think, what do I want to do for the inside? Oh, I know. So this guy, I'm going to use seal. So we're going to put this guy on the front. And then let me see. What else can we do to it? Oh, I'm going to use for the inside, I know what it will do. We're going to use this Timeless Charm, which is an online exclusive, right? July 6th, that you can order this stamp set and the dies. It comes as a bundle. But you can only see these items online. But you can order them any way you traditionally order. So if you order through me, if you call me or email me or however you order through me, you can order the online exclusives. Online exclusives kind of makes it sound like you can only order them online, but that's not true. So if July 6th, when all these great items and goodies come available, and there'll be an email and I'll send you guys all the information, but just know that you can order them however you traditionally order. Okay, so we're going to, let's see, I'm going to use Mary first. And I noticed that today I'm wearing this t-shirt. I don't know if you guys can see, but I'm pretty sure the t-shirt color is Berry Burst. And then I think the other one, so I bought 2 t-shirts, and I think the other one is boho blue. I'm like, I'm seeing Stampin' Up! Colors everywhere. When we went to Magnolia, right, with, you know, the silos in Waco, Texas and stuff, I saw wild wheat. So, oh, hello, Yolanda. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love it. And I do plan on being here today and then the next 2 Mondays. And then after that, we'll probably be either home or traveling home. I don't know. We'll see. But so, yeah, just so you guys know, you know, like these 3 Mondays, I'll be live. So I look forward to seeing everybody and chatting with you guys and getting crafty, hopefully inspiring you a little bit. So let's see. Let's see what colors I have handy. I think Pretty Peacock. Let's do a leaf from there. So let me see, what time is it? Okay, I don't want to go too long, but I do like hanging out and crafting with you. And I didn't prep as much as I normally do for this. But I kind of wanted to, I definitely wanted to show you guys the cuts and stuff. Hi, Henry. Good to see you. All right. So we're going to add this guy into our little flip up for the card. Cardstock base. I'm going to do this like so. This stamp set is really cute. And if you watch one of my last videos from here, I brought a lot of blends and I didn't bring a whole lot of stamps to color with, but I think I'm going to stamp a bunch of these and color them different ways. So that should be fun. And right off the corner, you want me to show you guys some more sneak peeks? I get sidetracked a lot when I'm on here. But look, I was coloring earlier today. Isn't that cool? I think so. And then, so this is from this Horse and Sleigh stamp set. And the stamp itself comes together like one whole piece. But I didn't bring a block big enough. And I didn't bring my Stamparatus. So I stamped them twice and I'm going to try to piece them together. We'll see if it works. But I just definitely wanted to color them. But if you don't have what you actually need, you can always improvise and try something else, right? Okay. So we are going to, yeah, we're going to live on the wild side and use seal to put this on. But you kind of have to eyeball it, like where you're going to put it. What you could do is not put seal on here. What color did you use for the horse? Lola says. I use lots of different colors. So a lot of the neutrals, the 700 and the 800, and then I think I used copper clay too. So there's that. The horse. And I did lots of different, I went over it a handful of times. Okay, so we're just going to eyeball this as to where it's going to go. If that doesn't work for you, what you could do is I already put seal on here, so it's going to go down. But what you could do is you place it on here, you hold this side down and you flip this back up like that. And then you would put seal on the back side of this. I'm hoping that makes sense. Oh, thank you, Lola. That, for saying that the horse was beautiful. Thank you for that. I really enjoyed drinking my coffee this morning and coloring the horse and the sleigh. But you could do that also, right? So you would flip it over, you put some whatever adhesive you wanted to use, and then you would fold it back down. So that would work too. Okay. So what are we going to do on the front? I think what we're going to do is You're a Great Friend, which is the way that I made the sample card. But I just took a piece of scrap paper and oh, my block is very dirty. We're going to stamp this greeting on here, and then I want Pretty Peacock is what I want. I am loving this Pretty Peacock. I brought a package of Pretty Peacock. I mean, I brought other colors too, but I'm probably like halfway through Pretty Peacock because I've been using it a lot. And like I said, keep an eye out on Facebook. I'm going to be posting a couple of cards that I've made with this suite. So I've already taken the pictures. Okay, we're going to cut this guy out with scissors. I did think about cutting each word out and placing it on there. I don't know. I don't know if I want to do that. Instead of leaving it just one straight line. I don't know if because it's kind of small, it might get lost. Maybe if it was a little bit bigger, it might work. Okay, we're gonna go with this. And I just put a little bit of glue like so. I have to get out my tweezers again, if I could find them. Yeah, there they are. And we're going to put this on the front like so. And I don't care that it's not cut perfectly straight. It kind of goes with the whole torn paper look of the paper, right? Of the designer series paper. Oh my goodness. Okay. So we're going to hold this down and then we're going to add a little bit of bling. So in the suite, you get the paper, the stamp, the dies, and some bling. And this bling, the one thing about this kind of card, it made me chuckle. I don't know why. Things that make me laugh. I have no idea. Let's see. Let's put some, what are we going to do? Is that you can put it on the inside of the card, right? Like traditional cards, you would never put bling on the inside because you want it to fold down. But over here, the inside is also the front of the card, and you could add bling to the inside of the card. I don't know why my brain works like that, and I think it's funny. Or smiles. I don't know. So we're gonna do some white. So the color of this bling is white, and you know we have to do odd numbers. So I'm going to do 5, which for me I think is kind of a lot. But oh, thank you, Lee. I'm so glad you like the card. So this is white sequins, Pretty Peacock sequins, and Berry Burst sequins, and they come in 2 different sizes, and they're really pretty. But that's what you get in the suite. All right. So here is our finished card. Let me put this away, and then I'll put the card up so you guys can see it even closer. I just love this paper. It's crazy. I was working with the other one earlier today. I needed to make some sympathy cards, so I was using the Earthen Textiles Designer Series paper, and that's gorgeous too. And it's totally different color families. So I love Stampin' Up! Paper. Yeah. Anyway, so there you go. Like I said, I gave you the measurements in the video, but I will be doing. Oh, hi Tracy. I'm so glad you're here. Is it morning for you? It's gotta be morning for you. Like I said, I did the measurements in the video, but I will be coming up with a tutorial that you guys can find in your email. And if you haven't subscribed to my email, then make sure you do. That's okay, Tracy, that you missed it. It's always on replay, right? That's the great thing about YouTube. And if you need to go back and re-listen to the measurements, you can do that. So YouTube is a great place to be. And you can watch the videos whenever you're like, hey, I want to make a card that I saw 3 months ago. So awesome. All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great day and enjoys a little bit of paper crafting fun. And I will talk to everybody and see you all later. Thank you guys for watching. Bye, guys.